Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. Today we're gonna be taking you on an adventure to the beautiful city of Pergamon. With its breathtaking views and incredible history, Pergamon is a place you don't want to miss. So let's dive straight into it. Okay guys, so first let's talk about where Pergamon is located. The ancient city of Pergamon is in the Aegean region of Turkey, not far from the bustling city of Izmir. Pergamon has a rich history that dates back to the 2nd century BC. It was a major center of culture and knowledge, famous for its grand library, second only to the one in Alexandria. Scholars and thinkers were drawn here, making it a hub for innovation and creativity. Morning everyone! So we arrived yesterday to Ditsmili, something like that. And the idea will be to go to Bergamo, where the ancient city of Pergamo is, and spend maybe half a day there and continue our journey to Olympus. So we arrived to this cute little town that is quite close by Bergamo. I think it's only 30 minutes drive, and it's a beautiful Mediterranean style town. And for being from South America, the first thing I always notice when I travel is if there are any iron bars on the windows, and it's usually a good sign when they don't. And here, as you can see, none of them has, which gives you the good vibes, right? The beach is supposed to be that way over there. Haven't gone yet. We arrived to this little hotel. The staff was very friendly, but they didn't speak much English. But nowadays, not that much of a problem with Google Translator. Be mindful that the hotel doesn't have elevator. The room is small, it's not soundproof, you can hear absolutely everything. And breakfast here. And now it's not so busy, or not busy at all, there's no one else. So it was alright, but if you guys come during busy season, you won't be able to sleep. Street is just there. The rooms are over here. But like I said, it served its purpose. And now I'm gonna sit down, have a coffee, some breakfast, and plan a little bit of Bergamo, because I didn't, I've been a little bit naughty. If you are in Izmir, it's just a 2 hours drive or bus ride to Bergamo. Once you are in Bergama, you can walk or take a taxi to the main sites. We have arrived to Pergamon. That's incredible view. There are a few ways to get here. One is, well, by car. By taxi, you get to the very top. Or you can go halfway to the teleferic. It's 40 liters to park the car. Then I think you have to go all the way up there. There's some little shops here. Check them out on my way back. This is the entrance of the teleferic that is halfway down. This is the entrance. So it's open from 8:30 to 8. That's the price over there. The difference. The ticket is 50 euros. So the entrance without the audio is 570 liras. And we got the ticket here. Hi. So to come here with the car, to get into Acropolis without the telepheric and without the audiobook, it's something around 600 liras. Because I didn't have 40 liras cash and I gave him I think 30 or 25. So this was the whole Pergamon Acropolis, and this is how it's supposed to look back in the day. Seems like a very organized city. Okay, where to go first? Where to start the exploration? Well, all the arrows go that way. But like I'm a little bit of a wild person, I'm gonna go that way. As you hike up, you will see incredible ruins, including the Temple of Trajan. This temple, dedicated to the Roman Emperor, offers fantastic views of the surrounding area. We're gonna go to see all these places, especially the sanctuary of Hera and the ancient road. So this was the ancient road that went all the way up to the city. You can even see from here the remains of the fortified wall and how people, you can actually imagine how people will use this road to go up to the city. And people back in the day must have been really fit, because imagine you have to go all the way from down there, all the way up there, to trade or to whatever it is that you need to do. And here it seems to be a theater, or at least a little theater, and you can still hear pretty well. The sound system at that time is incredible. This must have been a temple. Further east along Main Street is a small restaurant and a store with large earthenware jars. It's fascinating how they built all this so many years ago. And for me it's also very curious that during the Roman and Greek era, the hygiene, the streets, everything was very well organized and planned and settled. And then for some reason we went backwards. In the Middle Ages or the Dark Ages with big castles, it was so dirty. Well, anyway, where shall we go now? Here or there? I don't like to follow arrows, so we're gonna go here. On places like this, guys, remember to bring water. I cannot stress that enough to myself, because every time I forget to bring the water.
Well, this is way bigger city than Troy. You get to walk here for a good few hours. I think it's even, I'm not sure if it's bigger than Ephesus, but for sure it's kind of heavier because it's all hilly, even though it's super comfortable. The entire building complex of bath, auditorium and court hall form a small gymnasium, probably supported by a group of citizens.
If you allow me to play historian, I would like to say that this might have been maybe the entrance, but just over there you can see kind of, I want to say, the wall gates. And all over here where I'm standing now seems to have been the wall, fortified wall with another tower, and then if you move over there you can see like the fortification walls that carry on alongside of that hill.
Feels like a movie. Literally feels like I'm inside a movie. And now we have to go all the way back up to carry on exploring more of kind of the wealthy part of the city. And I think we're back on the main road. For my extremely limited knowledge, I think that this is the main street, but of course it's not. It's a sanctuary or a temple. There's not much signage here with explanation or anything, but worth having a walk. There is some columns with inscriptions. Just a little further. Over there.
And don't miss out the ancient theater. It could hold around 10,000 people and is one of the steepest in the world. Imagine the performances that one filled this space.
Set on the very steep west slope of the Acropolis, the theater was to be entered from the terrace below. And this is the view the people sitting on the first row would have had in the theater. And this would be the view from kind of the middle part of the amphitheater. Very impressive. And this would be the view 3/4 up.
And while I catch my breath in the shadow, let me tell you a couple of tips while you travel in Turkey. Number one, get your eSIM card. I got Nomad and never had a problem. I always use it anywhere I go, especially in Turkey. It's one of the most affordable ones, very easy to install. Tip number two, I will always hire a car because I would like to go to different places and do it at my own time, at my own speed. I would recommend a guy from 6. They're very reliable, friendly, and I never had a problem with them. And it's only $60 per day plus another $60 to fill up the tank, and that will give you roughly 500 kilometers, 600. Tip number 3, always have cash with you. Turkish lira, it's the way to go. You will find some little vendors, little shops along the road, and they will only accept cash.
And this will be the view of the amphitheater from the last seats. Beautiful view, but yeah, obviously you cannot see much of what's happening down there. We go down the stairs. here we have the amphitheater and the temple of Dionysus from a different angle. Dionysus used to be the god of, I think, war and theater, and that will be the temple. Over there, the little rectangle thing will be for sacrifices, and over there it will be pillars that they will put into the holes, and they will move around things in case there was a show or if it wasn't and they needed to get into the temple. And over there we used to be the Roman cities, and further on was the hospital.
Next, we have the Asklepion, an ancient healing center dedicated to Asclepius, the god of medicine. People came far and wide to seek treatment here. You can see ancient pools, an inscription that tells stories of healing methods used back in the day. It's truly fascinating. The best time to visit is either on spring, April to June, or at fall, September to October, for a more pleasant weather.
No wonder what this city, it's one of the greatest of ancient times. Vast, very well situated, very organized. It had everything that the people would need: baths, gymnasiums, water pipes, amphitheater, arsenal, fortress. Incredible. Well established roads. Now we're leaving the city. It's been a great day walking through. We're gonna see if we can make it to the museum. And yes, recommendation: take water, maybe even hire a guide or use the audio kind of guides that they offer at the counter, so you are more familiarized with the history of the place. We're gonna make a quick stop, have something to drink, and we carry on.
Okay guys, so while I rest a little bit and recover for that massive walk, let me get you some more tips while here in Turkey. Tip number 4, do not drive in Istanbul. It's super chaotic, you will be stressed up, it's impossible to find a place to park. I would recommend you guys to use the public transport. It's very affordable, easy to get, quite nice actually as well. You get to see the city, and you can get a little red card and just top it up. It's super cheap, and you get to see all of the places Istanbul has to offer. Tip number 5, always fight the prices on the local vendors. They're expecting you to drop the prices
Pergamon
at
is
the table
more than
by at
just
least half.
ancient ruins. It's a place full of stories waiting to be discovered.
There are super narrow streets, super narrow, no cars, almost no cars, no people, just the dog in the middle of the street.
And don't forget to try the delicious Turkish food. Make sure to sample local dishes like kebabs and meze at the cafes in town.
I made a quick stop in this beautiful coffee shop in the town. I can't remember the name, I'm so tired. They have beautiful food. I will show you the picture in a second.
When you're in Bergama, you want to miss this beautiful coffee shop. It has the most delicious sweets. We try one of these, and next time
I'm gonna try one of these. And the staff is very friendly, they speak English, and the food is delicious. And everything is homemade.
Thanks a lot for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video as much as we enjoy making it. Leave us a comment below if you have visited Pergamon or if it's on your bucket list, and let us know if there is any other Asian city that you would like us to explore. See you in the next video. Bye for now. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel.